Hey everyone, it's me Maya, and I'm going to be doing the second story to the interactive horror series. So, yeah, let's get to it. After Funeral is a modern gothic horror story that takes place 3 days after your deceased son's burial. You receive messages in your computer that claim to be sent by your son's soul. He says that he wants to be with you once again, and he asks you to do a few things in order to be resurrected. Will you believe in the messages? No, not at all. Okay, I don't trust that kid. You used to be a father. Well, I didn't know it'd be a father. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm a girl. Yeah, but okay. It is 3 days since your son, Jonathan White. Dang. I didn't know they were going to give, like, a full name. I thought it was just going to be, like, a first name and stuff like that. Buried to the graveyard of the local church. He was 8 years old. He had golden hair and blue eyes, just like the beloved man in the Carpenter song, Close to You. Don't know what that is. Since your wife passed away while giving birth to Jonathan, John has been your everything. He was your angel. Now he is gone. That was very descriptive. Yay. He died on a snowy winter morning. You had gone to market. You had gone to market, leaving him alone at home. When you arrived home, you found Jonathan lying on the bed motionless. His face was covered with his pillow. Choked. Police couldn't find any trace of trespassing. So it was a suicide? You clearly remember the solemn moments of Jonathan's funeral. In fact, you try to forget, but the details are in front of your eyes and they won't go away. The priest had intoned psalms and prayers, those you are not so familiar with. You are not so religious. Okay. While the lifeless body of your son laid in the church, his feet were turned to the east. He was wearing black suits and shiny shoes. His skin was pale. He was way too young for all this. I agree, that's pretty bad. I wished you were lying there instead of him. Gosh, this is deep. Like the day Jonathan died, it's a snowy day in Ohio. Dang it. There's 3 inches of snow outside. It's 14 now. Dang, I wish it was snowed a lot more. Like 6 inches or a little bit bigger. But okay. You are a writer who has been on writer's block since that day. Your favorite word processor is open in the computer. The screen is blank. You haven't written anything for a long time. There are cigarette butts in the ashtray. I can tell they mixed it up. It's supposed to be cigarette buds, but it's butts. Cigarette butts. And your black hot coffee in a blue cup on your work table. You chain smoke and consume a coffee nowadays. You chain smoke. That didn't sound good. As you sip your coffee, doorbell rings. Well, that was sudden. Okay, let's open the door. You open the door. It's Bob, your neighbor and friend. You had drunk beers and had barbecue with him for several times. For several times? You mean several times? Bob is a nice guy. Yes, Bob the builder. Let's get to it. Woo! He is overweight, has short black hair, and has no facial hair. Well, that's rude, saying he's overweight. Jeez. He wears a dark blue jacket and a black beanie. Hey, how are you? I wanted to ask how you have been. Why would you ask that after your son just died? Well, he's your friend, so you should at least tell him. Bob replies, I can imagine how hard it is. I never had kids, but I had a cat when I was a younger. Yes, when you were a younger. I loved her as my daughter. Then I had to bury her to the garden myself. It was tough. I know how much you love Jonathan. I am shocked like you to see him gone. Yeah, well, cats and people. You don't have a cat. The cat is just from its own mom. But a kid is a little bit more important. I mean, I love animals to death, but continues. I'm going to the market right now. Do you need anything? You remember that you're out of cigarettes. No, thank you. Yes, I need cigarettes. No, you shouldn't smoke. Smoking is bad, people. Jeez. Gosh, no. Okay, man, see you later. You say goodbye to Bob, too. Then he goes. You close the door and turn to your work table. You look at the computer screen that should have been blank, but no, not blank. Something is written. Daddy, I missed you! Shout, John. Type, Jonathan? Turn off the computer. Well, I would turn off the computer. Jonathan, type it. You type Jonathan at the computer, the new letters get appended at the text in the screen. Whoever types it, he, she, it, writes fast. When they are finished, they form 2 sentences. I can hear you, Daddy. Talk to me. Nope. That's when you turn off the computer and run. But since there's 2 endings, I'm going to pick this one since I've already kind of... After you shout your deceased son's name out, new letters appear and form a reply. Yes, it is me. Creepy. You are not a computer engineer, but you know that it is possible to hack someone's computer and put a prank on him. If the computer is online... Oh, if the computer's online. Okay, well... Your computer is connected to the internet with an Ethernet cable. Oh, I've heard of those. Pull the Ethernet cable. How's that possible, Jonathan? How's that possible, John? Good Lord said I should be together with you. He said that I love you, and you love me. So he sent me back, Father. Oh? Do you want to see me once again? Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll sacrifice some pigs and stuff. Find 5 candles and wait for the midnight. Bye for now, Daddy. I'm sorry, he's creepy. That sounds more like the Midnight Game. And he's probably... But whatever. You have got only 1 candle at home. You normally use the candle he's gone. So you hadn't needed more than 1 candle before. What will you do? Only 1 candle at home. You know this candle when the electricity goes out. So you hadn't needed more than 1 candle before. What do we do? Just buy them from the market, dude. So you wear your long beige coat and black leather boots and walk to the market to buy 4 candles. You also buy a pack of cigarettes, despite you know that your habit will be your demise. Yes, you just don't care. Then you return home. At home, you wait in front of your monitor. Nothing happens till midnight. Then a new message appears on the screen. I am back, Daddy. Did you bring the candles? Yeah, we'll go this route. Yes. Good. Let me explain how you can bring me back. Go to the cemetery. Dig my grave. Bring my coffin to home. Oh, okay. What? Oh, wow. Okay. We shall speak again once you bring my coffin, Father. It's creepy. You know, it is insane what you do. But you get prepared to get outside, you wear your coat, and get outside your home. It's snowing like H. A cold interpretation of H outside. Cool. The sky has a bright purple color. Illuminating the sky with the help of a full moon behind the clouds, you get in your car and start it. A lot of grammar stuff. The streets and roads are empty. There is only you outside at this hour of night. It doesn't take long to arrive the church and its graveyard. Graveyard is covered with snow and gray mist. No lights come from the church. Either there is nobody inside or the priest is sleeping. That's good. You can't be seen while digging your son's grave. So you're you're a grave digger. You get it? Because it's like play on words, gold digger. It's okay. Fine, whatever. You find the graves of your son and wife. Jonathan White was buried next to his mother. There's an unoccupied area next to them. You'll be buried there when your time comes. Gosh knows. Dark much? You search for a shovel. You find it in about 10 minutes. You are ready to dig the grave. Well, I guess this entire thing is kind of... Well, what if I don't want to dig the grave? You start digging Jonathan's grave. After 6 feet of digging, you reach the still wooden coffin. You climb down, then carry the coffin up. After that, you climb up and carry the dirty coffin to your car's back seat. You had never done something like this before. Something this bizarre before. Well, you're grave robbing. It's a little weird, so yeah. After you reach home, you get off your car and carry the coffin home. Luckily, there's nobody around. You drag the coffin to your living room center. You don't care about the floor getting dirty with soil.
Thank you, Daddy.
Gets written on the screen.
Now put the candles around my coffin like a star.
Oh, Pentagram, you know that's some bad mojo stuff. This is too much. Okay.
Carefully place the candles around the coffin, making the center of a star. You light them with your lighter. Now read these aloud, Daddy.
I don't want to read. Well, okay. A lonely goat on a mountain. He is... Oh, wait, no.
A lonely goat on the mountain. He is thirsty. Thirsty for humanly love and affection. I shall give him the water.
You read the lines. Yeah. Lonely goat on a mountain. He is thirsty for affection. I'll give him the water. Okay. And the coffin starts to shake. Woo! The coffin lid gets open slowly. You see Jonathan opening the lid and raising up. His skin is pale, almost white. You can smell the rot of his undead corpse. Exactly, he's a zombie. He is wearing that black suit you couldn't forget. He stands on his feet and smiles at you. Then he steps outside the coffin, away from you, without saying anything. And he does something you wouldn't expect from dead. He dances. He dances with joy. What? After half a minute, he stops dancing, stares at you. His eyes are still blue.
Take me in your arms, Daddy. Take me to the bathroom. I want to show you something.
I think he already knows what that looks like. I mean, he was there when you were born. Unless you were turned into a girl by that spell, I don't think there's anything you need to know. It is impossible not to obey what he says. You feel his presence dominates over you, and you can't say no. Well, I would. You crash down and take him in your arms. You bring him to the bath. You bring him to the dark bathroom. You turn the light and get terrorized by what you see in the mirror. The boy's reflection is different. His skin is burnt like coal. Jonathan had an innocent and handsome face, but the face you see is so far from being pleasant. It is like a really old man's face, who is also very ugly. Well, that's rude. He has no hair.
I always wanted a daddy like you,
says the abomination you hold in your arms. Okay, it's names. Okay, now, see you when I get to questions. Okay, I'm gonna not open the door. The doorbell rings once again, but you don't respond. It's probably Bob, your neighbor and friend. You feel an urge to wash your face, despite the cold of the day. They somehow got sweaty. After washing your face, you look at your reflection at the mirror. You notice that your eyes got red, mostly because of crying and being sleepless. You use sleeping pills, but they don't always work. You turn back to your work table. You look at the computer screen. But it says something written. Turn off the computer. You turn off the computer and the screen goes black. Then nothing else appears on the screen. You don't find anything to write in your notes, so you don't need to turn on the computer once again. Wait. Okay. And yes, also the text disturbed you. You don't experience anything supernatural during the rest of the day. At night, you take your sleeping pills and fall asleep. You're having a vivid dream. You see Jonathan in a garden with green grass and colorful flowers. This is totally different. He runs around with happiness and angels. There are white-dressed angels around him. Everyone is smiling. You are not part of this dream. Jonathan doesn't see you, but you're still content with seeing him happy in this Eden. He was always a benevolent boy after all. He deserved to go to heaven. You wake up to the sound of the door. Rings bell. The door rings bell. Okay, cool. You take a look at the clock. It's 10 a.m. Okay. You wear your slippers and open the door. It's Bob. Hello, I need to show you something. He holds a newspaper in his hand. There's anxiety on his face. Take the newspaper. It's Ohio's local newspaper. Another kid choked to death. Officers are investigating the curious case of repeated deaths of kids in the state. Yesterday night, a 6-year-old boy, Kevin Madison, is found dead in his bed by parents. Sorry, that rhymed. His face was covered with his pillow. What makes this interesting for officers is this is the 7th time a boy died this way this month in Ohio. Recently, 8-year-old Jonathan White died with a pillow on his face a few days ago. Sheriff Olcott states that he finds the recent events quite interesting. I feel like there's more than 2 possible endings. Hold on. Okay, I said I'm fine. Bob believes in your lie. It is good that you are doing better, fam. Losing a kid is a hard process, like everyone knows, but I'm sure you will get over it. You are a strong man. Bob continues, I'm going to the market. Do you need anything? Yes, I need cigarettes. Sure. Cigarettes. He puts his hand in his jeans pocket, then pulls a pack of cigarettes. Maybe I'm bad for doing this, but anyway, take this. I'll buy myself another pack in the market. Take the pack that has 10 cigarettes inside and thank him. Okay, man, see you later. Say goodbye to Bob, too. Then he goes, okay. I pulled on the Ethernet cable this time. You crouch down and frantically pull the Ethernet cable from your computer. You expect that nothing else will be written, but no, you're wrong. I am in the computer. No, I don't think that's right. What? Are you sure, Daddy? Yes, I should not talk with the ghost. You're not Jonathan. No, I want to be with you, Jonathan. No. What? You pile of... Ooh, I hate you, you son of a... Hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you, hate you. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Then the glass of your monitor gets broken by itself. There is a large crack on the screen that has gone black. You won't be able to use the computer anymore today. After scary and annoying texts you receive, you no longer experience anything supernatural today. You finish half the cigarettes you got from Bob. You don't want to do anything. You can't do it even if you want to. You need to buy a new monitor first. It's midnight to sleep, so you take your sleeping pills. It takes 1 to 2 hours to fall asleep. You see your deceased pretty wife in your dream, except that she is not pretty anymore, because she is a rotten corpse. A skeleton, to be exact. Lying within her coffin, you can't expect much to be left from it after 8 years of death and decay. What makes this dream worse is the fact that she is moving. She writhes inside the coffin. You can feel her pain and despair from how her body parts are moving. You wake up to the side door. Yeah, you wake up newspapers. Okay. Let's ask Bob for some candles. You wear your long beige coat and black leather boots. You walk to Bob's house and ring the bell. After 10 seconds, Bob opens the door. Hey, what's up? I need 4 candles. I receive strange messages. Says it's Jonathan. Ooh. Says Jonathan. You explain Bob everything that happened today, including the owner of the messages asking for 5 candles. Bob's quite surprised. I think someone is pulling a prank on you. I don't really believe in ghosts or something like that, but if I would not do what he wants you to do. Are you still sure you want the candles? I'll get them, whatever. Very well, let me bring the candles. Goes to the kitchen, then he returned with 4 candles in his hands. Here you go. You thank him and take the candles, then return home. Okay. Bye, Daddy. Did you bring the candles? No. No? Why? I don't believe you're my son. I don't feel comfortable. Oh, you're my son. I swear, God, that I am Jonathan, your son. Good Lord wants us to be together. You are not Jonathan. Not words to respond to this tantrum, no other message appeared. Cause you'll need it. She's pretty wife, except she's not pretty, moving, yeah, it's the same thing. Yep. Okay. So, that is all for this. Yay, we had a fun time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, subscribe, share, comment, do whatever you feel like. And see you guys in the next video. Bye!